Hi, this is Catherine Thompson in the Loop. We have a special guest here. Her name is Pam Damoff from MP, and thank you for coming today. And the question is today, what does International Women's Day mean to you, Pam?
Well, hi, Catherine, and thank you for having me here today. It's wonderful to be part of In the Loop. International Women's Day is something that we commemorate every year, and this year's theme is Press for Progress. So we're trying to keep pushing and keep moving forward. And I think International Women's Day just means that it's one day when we can highlight the achievements that women have made and also keep pushing for change to make sure, as we were talking about earlier, that all men and all women are treated equally in not just in Canada but around the world.
I am Joel Lane from In the Loop Media, and I have a very special guest with me right now. She is the MP, Miss Pam right here. Hello, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Joel. How are you doing?
Very good, and before we start, I would just like to say it's a pleasure that you actually took time out of your busy schedule to be here. And there is a question that I would like to ask you. So can you please do me a favor and tell me more about young women in a leadership program?
So thanks, Joel, and thanks for having me on your program today. The Young Women in Leadership program is something that I'm running out of my office to encourage students to spend a half day or a day job shadowing with someone to learn more about that career, because we know that a lot of young women don't realize what jobs are out there and sometimes don't think about certain jobs because they don't see women in those positions. So the idea of the Young Women in Leadership program is to try and give young women the opportunity, whether it's going to the police department or the fire department or working in cybersecurity or as an engineer or as a doctor or architect, all kinds of different things, to get an idea of what that is, so hopefully they can go into that career later.
So I just wanted to say thank you for being here. It really means a lot to all of us. What does Halton Woman's Place mean to you?
Well, thanks for having me on the show, Erin, and it's great to be here with you. You're doing a terrific job with this whole interview and TV or show, In the Loop show. Maybe one day it'll be on TV, eh? Halton Women's Place is the only women's shelter in all of Halton where if women are in a relationship where they're suffering from or living with abuse from their partner, they can go, and it's a safe place for them to go with their children until they can get their feet on the ground again and be able to escape from the abuse that they were experiencing. It's a wonderful organization, and actually I'm this week hosting a movie night with Halton Women's Place. The movie we're showing is called A Better Man. Okay. And it's you know how we were talking about earlier how important it is to have men involved in all these conversations as well, and Halton Women's Place actually runs a program called Empowerment, and it's going into Halton high schools to teach young men and boys about healthy masculinity and how to treat girls and young women.
Well, thank you for your valuable time, and ladies and gentlemen, this was a very special In the Loop Media special report. I'm Joel Lane, representing In the Loop Media, signing off. Take care.